What's up, family? Welcome to Ask the Mods.
Where we challenge you to stop playing and start pushing.
This is my princess, Yana.
Ever too. Fan and stuff.
It's a mosquito around me, flying around you.
No, it's not. It's in your imagination.
No, it's a mosquito around me.
All right.
This is my princess, Yana.
And this is my sweetheart, Aize. All right, y'all hear that noise? Yes, nice noise. That's all right. We hope you can hear us. We're going to press through anyway. All right, y'all. Welcome to Ask the Ma'ats. Who are we? We are the Ma'ats. What do? We break it down for you. You like that?
Yeah.
We give our opinions, y'all. We give our advice. We answer your questions, and we always keep it 100%
Real.
real. All right, y'all. Today we wanted to talk about communication. We wanted to send a reminder to the Be Intentional family. We've spoken about this many times about really having authentic communication in your relationship and with everybody who you're in relationship with. This is not just for your intimate relationships with your loved ones in terms of your boo. This is for everybody. So we're going to break this down today. And the first level of communication we're going to talk about, there are 5 levels. We're going to focus on 2 very heavily. But the first level is what, my dear?
Cliche.
Cliche. What's cliche?
Yeah, cliche is when you, let's say for instance, somebody says, what's up, what's good, how things going, and you say, I'm chilling. I'm chilling is a cliche, especially amongst black men. Or everything is a cliche.
Right. It's people, period. And you know that the world is about to fall down around you. And you're talking about, I'm chilling, I'm good. Right, that's cliche. The number two is what?
Fact.
Fact. And fact is just that. If somebody asks you a question and says, at work, what's the statistics on this particular product? And you give them that's a fact, right?
Yeah.
Real easy, right? Then we get a little bit deeper and we go to opinion, okay? Opinion is where you start to get a little bit vulnerable in relationships, okay? And you start to tell a little bit about what you think. Well, I just don't agree with that because I just think that that's stupid.
Or like
That's your opinion.
My wife is beautiful. I mean, I dare y'all to disagree with me, but she's beautiful.
That's your opinion, right? All right, and then our 4th level of communication is where we starting to get good, y'all, is emotions. Telling our emotions, what we feel. Can you give us an example of that, sweetheart? Oh, my Lord.
This mosquito is really irritating.
Emotions, stay with it. What are we doing when we're conveying emotions in our communication?
I mean, when we're communicating from an emotional space, we are being vulnerable. So you might be saying something like, I'm hurt because you said something the way you said it too. That made me sad when you did X, Y, and Z.
Right.
Or
you just really are blowing me right now. I'm really frustrated with you and I'm tired of this and we just need to get this thing together.
Or I'm proud of the fact that, you made dinner the way you made dinner last night.
That food was good, right?
Yeah.
So it just made me feel so happy because I was looking forward to that all day long. Now we're getting into our emotions, right? We're expressing our emotions. So we've gone from the old cliche and we've taken it down to the fact, and then we're getting into our opinions about things, and then we get into our emotions, which requires us to be a little more vulnerable, right? But then the pinnacle, the climax of communication between folks who are supposed to love each other is called transparency. And we're going to tell you what transparency is and how you can create this in your own relationship. Transparency is, give me an example, my dear.
It's basically when you break down and start crying.
What?
When you're talking to your spouse.
Break down and start crying. You can do that when you share emotions.
You're right. But nah, really and truthfully, I mean, when you're transparent, you're communicating the why behind what it is that you feel.
Say that again so they can really get this.
When you're communicating transparently with somebody, you're communicating the why behind what it is that you feel.
So when you're emotionally communicating, you're saying, I am really upset that you
ain't take out the trash.
Didn't take out the trash. But when you are speaking from a transparent place, you say, I am really upset that you didn't take out the trash.
Because it really reflects some irresponsibility and some deeper patterns in our relationship. And so in you not taking out the trash, what that's saying to me is that you might not possibly care about what needs to take place for the day-to-day maintenance in our household.
And the reason that I had that kind of a perception is because when I was growing up, My father didn't take care of the household. He was out in the streets, and he didn't take care of me and my sisters and brothers and my mother. And so those things were not taken care of. We had to do those things for ourselves. So it triggers that for me. And it makes me feel as if I'm 5 again. And it takes me to a place of feeling insecure and feeling like I'm not stable and I'm not taken care of. That is transparency, is it not?
That's true.
You have now let them into not only your emotions, but you've let them into the why behind your emotions. This is where we want to be. That's the climax of communication. Nobody lives there consistently, permanently. We all kind of vacillate between all of those levels, but try to do that.
Vacillate? I like that.
You like that? We try to do that, and make sure that if you're not yet comfortable doing it with other folks, that you're reaching for that. And if nothing else, do it with yourself. Because oftentimes, we ain't even getting that real with ourselves. We don't even have that level of insight with ourselves. We hope that this has been helpful to you. Please, stop playing. Start pushing.